Why are you interested in this position?
Madam, can you speak a bit louder because it's not really clear?
Okay, why are you interested in this position? I repeat myself. Why are you interested in this position?
For me, it is clear that this, first of all, this position is aligned with the degree that I had, which is bachelor in science of economics, and the fact that it is one of the largest manufacturer in Malaysia is also what interested me in this position. Other than that, it just the fact that it's in KL and the fact that I lived in KL, so it's easier for me to commute and to find transportation, and it is not that far from my house, so I don't have to find house more. I can still live here and work there. So that's why I am very interested in this position.
Okay, thank you.
As for me, I am interested with this job because I think the role in this job are same with what I'm also the same with what I'm studying in, which is international business management. Um, I think working a full-time job in this in marketing and business related jobs where I can gain my skills and knowledge that I can maybe use in my in the future because working in such a company that I believe like your company will make me prepared with hopefully take on a leadership position in team project. Thank you.
For me, why I interest with this position because the business development executive. I have a degree in international business management. There's I learn a lot of business, and I already learned to run this position by my experience in previous company within 3 years experience, and I know how to use the right method with consumer behavior. Because of that, uh, I I write for this position. Thank you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
For me, I found this advertisement on the website about the job offered by the company, and I am very interested in applying this job because it is one of the largest manufacturers in Malaysia, and I would like to give my best efforts to contribute in this company. And I had sales experience in fast-moving consumer goods, where the company had mentioned that this is one of the advantage to work in this job. And I have experience of 5 years and a half for a position of business development executive too, where I was responsible in increasing sales of company and finding customers and convince them to purchase. I have strong abilities in leadership, teamwork, and communication skills, which allow me to do well in this job. And I believe that my qualifications, skills are ideal for this job. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Um, for me, um, for me, I'm interested for this position is because I'm graduated from the uh, exhibition with the first working at the marketing department, and I can uh, gain I can showcase my skills and knowledge to this company. I also have strong communicate, communication skills as a I can study and I can speak a lot of language such as Malay, English, and Mandarin. Also have foreign language such as Korean that I think this is the extra mark for me to communicate to able communicate with the foreign customer. Thank you.
Okay. Shah Shahirma, I don't know how to say out your name. The last candidate, Shahira Mayati. Oh, it's raining at your place, is it? Hello? Uh, Hi, can you hear me? I cannot hear you. Yeah,
So I know you can take advantage of this. In my resume, I have all the hard skills you are looking for in a candidate. I have a degree in business, but also I have responsibility you need for this job. I'm a team player and
Shahira, because I cannot hear you clearly. It's okay. I will have another session with you because I cannot hear you clearly. So let's just continue with other members first, yeah? Okay, to my second question, how do you establish good rapport with your customers? How do you establish good rapport with your customers?
I think we can establish a good relationship with our customer. It's important. It's based on how do we serve them and how do we communicate with them. If a customer wants wants someone who can give them a full information about a certain product or a certain service, and that's how I can provide for them. If we give them a full information, the goods and the bads of the products or services that we offer, they will have they will put their trust on us, on giving them a reliable information. And also other than that, we can also we also have to always communicate with them on how can we improve ourselves as a worker to a customer. How can we uh, improve our services, I think. And that's how we can establish a good relationship with our customers.
Okay.
As for me, I grew up in a very supportive environment where I think I have the ability to communicate with people very well, and I love working with people, especially when I have a very good relationship with them. I am very confident to talk with them, which I think helps the communication become more effective, and I think can give a better outcome or better result. And I also am since I am a very good communicator, I also think I am a very good listener. And it is important for us to listen to our customers' problem. And from that, we can actually seek for something new that we can help, that we can innovate to solve the customer's problem. And we can give a good impression for customer about our company. Thank you.
All right. Good.
Uh, for me, relationship with customer is very important because with the relationship with customer, we can improve our sales company. Uh, we we can communicate it with our customer with uh, friendly, like kind for our customer, and listen what they want, because the customer is have a different request and different various of kind of the product, uh, and we must have to read the customer behavior to use the correct method to dealing with them. Uh, After that, we must know about the condition right now, like during the condition right now, like the COVID-19, we must go with the online communication with our customer. Thank you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
For me, I maintain good relationship with my customer, where I where I am being a good listener to understand what they think and to find out what they need to improve our products, to maintain a good relationship with our customers. We will find out that they have confidence in our company and ourselves, that they will always be supportive to our company. And we for me, I speak in easy way to make them understand clearly, to make them gain confidence, respect to our customer videos that they gave, their advice, and I always listen to them, try to be respectful. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
For me, I think customer is the most important for a company. So we have to enhance the good relationship with our customer. I I will handle some. I will think some ways to handle the situation if some customers has uh, problem for our company or what. A good interpersonal relationship, and I believe that different people have different personalities. So I will handle the problems of customer for uh for the ways for the different ways. And I think communication is very important for our customer because if we can speak or communicate well, the customer also will happy and will continue support for our product. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, to my last question, do you keep track with your daily schedule? Oh, are you able to listen to the question? Okay, I repeat. How do you keep track daily schedule?
For me, yes, I do keep track with my daily schedule because um, it is important for us to have a certain routine to follow so that we know that we spend our day productively, and that we can also add on our daily tasks every day if we have like new task or new activity that we wanted to add. It is important to have that schedule and stick with it so that we know how much time that we allocate with certain things and whether or not it is possible to add another thing or to remove another thing, and that this kind of lifestyle leads us to be more disciplined, not just in our work but also in our like daily lives, in our life in general. It is important to stick with the schedule and be disciplined and be punctual with it. So yeah.
As for me, I think every day, every time I ended my day, I always write down all of my activities that I had for that day, um, including surfing social media, internet, and doing works. In that way, I can keep track all of my activities where I think maybe I overdone it or I less doing the activity, so I can control it. If I think I watch too much TV on that day, so the next day I'll make sure I control it for a bit. If I think I studied so less doing work at that day, so at the next day I'll try my best to uh, do my work more. And I also think setting deadlines for each work that I get on that day can help me focusing on that job and finishing that work and focusing on the details of the work so that I can improve doing the work perfectly. Thank you.
For me, I also track for our daily schedule because I think it is very important for us and it can manage our time very well as we can do our work, follow the schedule, and it will be avoid that we cannot done our work on time. So I always make the that due due date before the really due date, because if I finish the work, I can check again the work I complete is done, or can add some extra things. So and I think this is very important for daily schedule.
For me, so how do you keep track daily schedule? Uh, it is important to think about our schedule, because the schedule it is it is the field in our tasks and our work. With stick with our schedule, we can we can have a effective and efficient to finish our tasks at, at the right time, and we must control the schedule for a better activity. Thank you.
For me, I am a very determined person that I have to done my work before doing anything else other than work. So I will finish my work before the deadlines. I have to do it well, follow my schedule, and I am a very disciplined person that I will never let my personal feelings distract my work or misuse my working time to do personal stuff. So I will get my work done before the deadlines. Then after that, I will only focus on other things other than work, like family matters and entertainment, like using social medias. I will keep track of my time by following my timetable all the time during at work. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So that is the end of the interview session. So for the presentation just now by Shabila. All right, as for Shabila, I think Shabila, okay, her strength is her language. Okay, she is able to communicate using the language well. Okay, good choice of vocabulary, good structure, and everything. In terms of the maturity of the content, I think she did very well for question 1 and question 3. But as for question 2, I think the relevance or the maturity of it is not there for Shabila. As for Erico, your language control is at medium par, but the content is there, Erico. Also, when I listen to your answer, I feel that your answers are good, organized, but it's just despite of your language control. Next is Ko. I can say that you did quite well for the presentation. It is just that in terms of the content and elaboration part, I think it should be further elaborated. And as for 10, you did well for question 1 and question 3. For question 2, just now it was like a bit, I need more, I need more detail on question 2 just now, but it was too short for question 2, but question 1 and 3 was good. And as for Farah, you did very well for question 2. I like the way you answered. The content was good for question 2. As for question 1 and 3, I think you did quite okay too for question 1 and 3. So I think that's all everyone for today. Thank you very much. So I'll see you after the mid-semester break, and don't forget to discuss about your group project. Start working on your group project, okay? All right, that's all. Thank you very much. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, madam.
Madam,
Bye.
thank you, madam.